Right, it's Saturday morning and didn't do a lot of videoing yesterday. I hope you enjoyed what we did video, including the bathroom. I did say that this weekend we had bits and pieces to do in the caravan, ready for our Dorset trip. Now it is nice at the moment. The sun is out. It did nothing but rain yesterday afternoon, evening, even when we went to bed. It was really windy. It is quite open here, but I did have a good 7 hours sleep, so I feel a lot better this morning. I wasn't at my best yesterday, and I do apologise for that and the state of my hair and everything, but I did have a real muggy head and I haven't been sleeping well. This is what happens, especially holiday time. I'm not saying we've got bad neighbours, but it can be a bit noisy and bumping about, and I think one side lets them stay up quite late, so it does actually affect my sleep pattern. What it is, that is. So we're hoping to go to Retail Park this morning, possibly Asda, maybe the Range. We'll see how it goes. So come along on our shopping day. Right, one of the areas I want to sort out, because I know it's a bit dark, but this actually goes right round there, as you can see, that part. I've got storage at the bottom. Sorry, I'm sitting on the bed, that's why it's a bit creaky. The bottom bit, as I said before, it is actually in segments. It's leather, brand new from the charity shop. I've had it a little while now, and that holds all the canned goods. So it's separated, and that fits really good in there. But I've got stuff that's in the microwave, and we keep saying it's a little bit of a pain having to take everything out of the microwave before we can use it. So we might be changing the storage in the bottom of the wardrobe. So hubby's measuring it, or is about to measure it, and see, you know, if we do see anything, we may even have something at home.
9 inches.
Should we allow for the hinge?
So about 10.
9 by 10. I might.
And is it going to go all the way back, or?
No, because you can't manoeuvre it around that corner. So
I mean,
it might be two individuals.
that won't fit up there, will it?
It may do. We can try it, but as I said, I'd still like to leave the canned goods at the bottom. It's a standing joke with the family. Our son laughs when he comes with us, because if we can't find anything, we say it's in the wardrobe, because this is the biggest space, as you can see, for storage, and this is quite a deep cupboard, but you have to allow for that bit to get anything in.
27 inches long.
Right, so they're just going off. I'm not sure what state the boot's in. Oh, it's not too bad. Yes, it does look full, because we leave the case in there after we've emptied it, and that's the drill there. That's the cool bag. If we're away for any length of time, we do tend to put certain things under the bed, because the bed in the caravan does lift up. I did say I would show you the boot tidier again, but I'll probably do that if the sun's still out and it's still dry. I'll probably do that when we get back. But as I say, you can see at the back there we have got our thick fleeces. So hubby's waiting and anxious to get off to go. What do we do, darling?
Get some petrol.
No, what do we do when we say shopping?
Shopping. Yes.
We're now on our way. We were awake, both of us, at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, but that's partly down to our age. I mean, we're that used to waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning that when it's weekend, we still wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so we were waiting for a little bit. It's 10 to 8 and we're on our way out. The gates do open the barrier at 7 o'clock in the morning, which is quite handy, especially if our son comes with us and he's probably stayed overnight but got to work. But very often now he does actually park in their little car park, so he doesn't really have to wait for the barrier now. We do love it here, and I keep saying this, and I know we do repeat ourselves, but it's just a lovely quiet area. As I said, it did nothing but rain and strong winds, and sometimes it gets like although it's stable, sometimes it can get really bad, and it's like being on a boat. not really bad, but I always say to hubby, you know,
are we safe?
Are we safe? Are we secure?
The caravan's not going to tip over, is it?
I think the worst time was it the Wild Duck, Norfolk?
Yeah.
And we had the tail end of I think coming from abroad, wasn't it? And that was when a tree actually went through the glass of the swimming pool, and it announced, please stay indoors. And it was literally, and this was a static caravan, and I was scared. I was really scared that time, but we couldn't do anything else. It was that bad. They were saying to people not to drive, you know, stay indoors. And there was damage to the shop and everything. And I say that was Norfolk. That is some years ago. We don't normally get it that bad here in Britain. We do have our moments, but like I probably will say is we're never really prepared. I know other countries have it really bad, but they are prepared. We have a bit of snow, and it comes to a standstill, doesn't it, my darling?
Oh yeah. If a snowflake
And
hits the
I
floor.
love the buildings, and again there's the cafe. If you look back on my early videos last year, you will see that I've done a tour of the cafe. So we are at New Lodge Farm, Bulwick, and we're off to the retail park. Right, we're just coming up to the retail park. It's Phoenix, isn't it? If I remember rightly.
Phoenix Parkway.
Yeah, as you can see, we're here again really early.
Oh, where are we going to park?
Oh, it's very difficult. This is the time hubby likes to come shopping. The only trouble is some of the main stores don't actually open till about 9 o'clock. But Asda should be, hopefully, quiet, and we may be able to do some videoing in there. I will talk if they haven't got music blaring out, but if not, I may have to add music at the end, but we shall see. Isn't it, darling? I keep saying this. Look at that face.
Shopping. Sick of shopping.
You don't come very often, my darling.
Oh, I'll sit in the car.
That's what he normally does, especially if there's a Costa. He has his YouTube
Yeah,
on.
but there's no Costa here.
No, but you could get coffee if you wanted from Asda. Right, let's get in then. So here we go. I'm hoping there's not music blaring out. So I've got a little mini haul to do for Asda and the Range, and that will be coming up shortly. We're now going to get some fuel, and then we are possibly going back to the caravan. So we've got a few bits and pieces that need doing. I'd say the car parks is massive here, isn't it? Not sure, did we mention how long you're allowed to stay here free parking? Is it about 3 hours? I'm not sure if there is a restriction or not.
I don't actually know.
I'm
Never
sure
seen the
we
sign.
no, I'm sure we did inquire once, and I don't think there is a restriction. So yeah, we normally pay at the pump, don't we, for quickness. So we'll be on our way back to the caravan very shortly.
Is that?
Yeah. Could you lift that one down?
Rucksack. With a bomb. What? Got one for you. I'm always holding back. It's all unicorns. Unicorn pyjamas. Asda too.
Oh, the chickens.
Yeah, the flavours. Lime and lemon. So, strawberries and cream.
Stop announcement at Stills, please.
Right, we're just returning back to the farm. We did actually briefly hop into B&M, which you could probably see from the channel.
All shopped out.
Sorry, I moved it a bit. Yeah, there's the shop just there. So we didn't buy anything, but we went in and I had a quick look at, as you know, on the storage side. I do like looking at storage, sides craft, the pieces and everything. As you probably saw, hubby quite a lot. Hands behind his back, you know, looking, you know, very excited about shopping.
Enthusiast.
No, he doesn't mind too much. I think as long as I don't sort of hang about too long in one area, which I can do. I sort of look at anything and everything if we have time. But he didn't get his Costa, so we've got some Costa coffee in the caravan, so that's what we'll probably
So
have.
I've got to make my own now.
Yeah. That B&M is not actually on the retail park. That was on the way back to the farm. So we're going to have a drink and then hopefully I'll get my hauls done and put them on this video.
So this is what I've retired to. I have to make my own Costa. I prefer it when other people make it, and I don't know what I'm doing now. How many do you want?
2 please.
How would you like your coffee?
Milky. No swearing, please.
Ah, humbug.
This is the Costa coffee. I'll just get a close up of it. There we are.
Two scoops. Because you have to savour it. Got to let the flavour flood out.
I think that lady might still be, or gentleman, should say, still in his PJs.
Yeah, he's probably just got up. I mean, we've been out umpteen shops, and it's what?
Umpteen 3.
That's umpteen. I only normally go to one. Press it down.
Right, now for my mini mixed haul. The first one is when we went into Asda. We did get some more of the big soups. So we got the lamb and vegetable, and I got 2 of those. So we do like these. and they're very filling, especially with some nice crusty bread. And the other one, which is hubby's favourite, is the beef and vegetable, and we got 2 of those, and they were on offer. They were individually priced, they were like £1.07, but if you bought 4 cans you get them for £3, so really good deal. I say, with some crusty bread, they are gorgeous. And if you saw my clip or my photograph, I showed you that we have those plastic saucepans that you put in the microwave, and hubby can eat one easily on his own, and so I just heat that up in the plastic saucepan, and then he just eats it out of the little plastic saucepan like I do. So they're really good, quick and easy filling snacks, especially when the weather's cooler. Right, the next item is got the Robinson's Real Fruit, and this apple and blackcurrant, and this is what you just add to water. Hubby likes to keep this in his lunch bag because you can get cold water out of the machine, so you can just add some juice if he wants to have some juice, as I say. The other thing is we did just purchase 1 bottle of Coke. This works out expensive for us. I think this was £1.50, and as you know, you can buy the 3 litre bottles of Pepsi Max in Iceland, and if you buy 2, so that's 6 litres, you get it for £3.50. So yeah, but we just needed it while we're here in the caravan. And then someone's birthday's coming up, so I've got the new Tomb Raider one. I do like this, but I think the original is still the best. So, and this was down to £3. So that was a gift. And hubby laughed about this and couldn't understand it. When we was in Asda in, I think it was Warwickshire, I bought a new quilt set, and I think I paid £5 for it. It's the one that's on our bed at the moment. Yeah, we were looking at fitted sheets, £7 and £8, and he couldn't understand it against the price of a duvet set. But I managed to get this like fawny coloured one, and these were down to £3.75 for the fitted double sheet. So I'm really happy with that, and see how we get on. I would have got another one, but I want to see how it fits on the mattress. I say some are better fitting than others, so for £3.75 I didn't think that was too bad, and I'll give it a go, and if it works out okay, I'll see if I can get another one. As I said, I wanted a neutral fitted sheet. From the Range, we've got this digital clock, wireless charger with temperature display. I'll show you it. And this is for our son, and this is was £15. And what you do is you turn it around, it'd be best that one, I think. That picture there, and what it can do is you can lay your phone on top here. I'm not very technical minded, but hubby picked this up for our son. And the last thing we bought, which we're hoping is going to work out because it's totally different, is we bought 2 plastic tubs. Now, we were going for the smaller ones, but we're hoping these will fit in the space that we want them to, and they come with lids. There's 2 here, and these were, I believe, £4.99 each. So we're hoping these will work out. If not, I will either take them back or I'll find another use for them. So that's that. So I hope you've enjoyed this haul. So we didn't get anything from B&M. Yeah, it wasn't too bad shopping trip. We got basically what we went for. I mean, this item here we saw in the Range in Northampton last weekend, and when we got back, our son says, "Oh, why didn't you pick it up?" But we couldn't get hold of him at the time. So this time, because he's working, hubby did actually contact him, and we hung around in the store until he come back to us and said yes, he wanted one, so he should be happy with that. So I'm going to get on now. There's a few pieces I want to do around the caravan. Hubby's going to sort out the tyres on the caravan, which he needs to check, because obviously we will be doing a fair journey soon. He does it regularly anyway, and depending on how long this video goes on for, it might be in 2 parts again. So we must get on, because I say there's a lot that needs doing before we can chill out. Yeah, the sun keeps coming out, then it starts raining, then the sun comes out. So hubby's just doing some greasing of the legs of the caravan. Right, this is what I meant by trying to reorganise things so it works a bit better. This is the sort of thing we've you know, used for a while. We've put everything up here in the microwave, including normally, but I haven't put them back up yet, is these plastic saucepans that we use a lot in the microwave, and we just want to do it so that the microwave is empty, so we're not having to keep moving bits and pieces around. And again, it's a standing joke that if you can't find it, it's in the wardrobe. So that's what I'm organising at present.
All in the back, feed it through. There it is. Out the hole. There.
Yes, one of the buttons actually came off, so hubby's just replacing it. He did actually replace all these buttons, which is the dark brown ones. We got them from eBay, didn't we?
Yeah, I bought a pack of 50.
Because what was it? Because there was a few odd ones, weren't they?
They were white, but somebody had covered them in a white fabric, and
oh, that's it. The fabric was coming off, wasn't
yeah.
it? So we decided, rather than go, well, I said, rather than go for cream, go for something that stands out. So we went for these darker brown ones. I mean, you did it about two and a half years ago. So
we've only had 2 buttons come off.
So that's not too bad for something that you've done yourself.
Right, now's the awkward bit.
And as I said, I think the brown does actually just set it off.
So, got a button on the back, button on the front. And what you have to do is squeeze it. A bit more. And then tight in a knot. That's it, then pair of scissors. It's the only bit of sewing I do. Yes, Daniel.
So that's what we mean when I was saying that I suggested having darker brown buttons, because might as well have them stand out than try and match them up with the creamy leather. So I personally think it looks better that way. I said it's only the odd occasion that the buttons come off, and as I said, it is not just sitting on here, they are reversed over frequently to make a double bed at the front of the caravan, so you know these things can get caught. And when I was saying about the weather, it is now sunny. So I've got my phone actually plugged into sort of charge up. Excuse, that was our son returning a phone call. And say, it is really sunny now. But the weather is so changeable, isn't it? There is this breeze, but it's not
When
cold.
that sun comes out, it's warm. As you can tell, because I'm in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Hour ago,
This
I was
is
in a thick
another one of
jumper.
his. Turn around. This is another one of his t-shirts.
You should wear this because you're the
The
boss.
boss, Papa Smurf.
I'm just the taxi driver gopher, so you should be wearing this.
So there we are. Organising a small space can have its problems. I've got a mess down here on the bed, our bed. Now, not all of this has come from the bottom of the wardrobe. Some of it has come from one of the bedroom cupboards, and some of it has come from the microwave, and some of it has come from the end cupboard. I've had things the same for about a year and a half, and certain little pieces can be altered so it does work better. And Hobby's now making a mess down here because he's decided to sit under the sofas, ain't you, my darling?
Trying to make some room.
Yeah, we do tend to put a fair bit. A lot of it is to make life a lot easier. We've got like the electric pump there for the awning. We do keep a bucket in there, as you can see. It's one of those collapsible buckets. That is for washing the car and sometimes parts of the caravan if we happen to be away, especially with it being a super pitch. Here at the farm, it is super pitches, whereby you've got your electric, your water and your waste all on your own pitch. This is why we tend to have a showers in the caravan while we're here, because we're not filling up water constantly, are we, darling?
Nope.
We're not filling the barrels up. As when we're at a normal pitch, you have to keep filling the barrels up. That's when we tend to use the showers on site. Are we a happy bunny now?
Done.
Hubby is doing some cleaning. Aren't you? He doesn't do this at home. Not very often. Different in the caravan, isn't it?
Yes, because it's a small space, don't take long.
I have now finished the bottom of the wardrobe, so I'll show you that in a moment. So it's, I said, it's actually cleared spaces in other areas so we can get that reorganised. Okay, Papa Smurf. I am working. Don't think hubby's doing all this work.
The truth is coming out.
I do work. Organising takes a lot of brain power. What are you smoking for? Although I do enjoy organising, that's beside the point.
truth be known, your viewers will find out the difference.
He's a perfectionist, is that what you mean? Or the fact that, okay, my little segment looks nothing to what you've done, but it takes a lot of thought, and I have got a couple more cupboards and the wardrobe still to finish. Isn't that right, my darling?
Whatever you say, darling, I'm not arguing and I'm not lying.
You're just not saying anything.
Precisely.
Who's the boss?
You are. Can I have a divorce?
No.
30 years I've been trying and I still can't get a divorce.
31.
Yeah, well, the first year was all right. It went downhill from then on.
Don't listen to him. Just don't listen. It'd be lost without me. You needn't hide.
I wasn't hiding. I'm cleaning underneath the fridge.
Are you going to clean now when we get back?
No, because my weekend will be done.
It's all go, isn't it?
I'm actually sweating here.
Right, so I've now finished the bottom of the wardrobe, and like I was saying, it does take brain power. And yeah, hubby was hoovering up and wiping the floors, but as I say, you always have to be in a worse mess before you start, don't you? So up the top, I've used actually the two of those boxes I got. The one right up the back here has got stuff that we don't use all the time but need it in the caravan. We've got some jugs in there. We've got this is actually so you can do bacon in the microwave. I got it from TK Maxx and it browns your bacon so you don't have to fry it. And then at the back there in the same box I've got the flask, and I've got like little miniature containers that have got coffee, sugar and tea on for when we go picnics, which we do a lot if we go out. If we go away for any length of time, sometimes we go out for the whole day, we sometimes take a flask and all the pieces with us besides a picnic. So that's the one of these right at the back. Then this one, which can actually slide out. At the back there, I've got all napkins, paper plates, straws and that sort of thing, and some of those cartons that you have hot dogs and hamburgers and things in. I use most of that is when we have visitors, when we entertain. And funny enough, we do seem to do a lot of entertaining when we go away. We've done it a few times now, and when we've had barbecues, it's easier to use as much disposable stuff as we can to save up on clearing up. So mostly we do the entertain if we happen to be away for any length of time, or if we meet up as a group. Then I've got the grater here, and it also has the lid down there so you can seal it off and put it in the fridge. And I've got those collapsible bowls. And then the one item that I do need a lot at the time is those saucepans with the lids, and they're there. So that is that. And then what I've done here, I've just left the trays. Then right, it's the clunk. There's the trays there that I use regularly, so I can just sort of slide them out. And I've got my little cutting board there and things like that. So we're going to see how it works. As I said, the main time that to try this out is when we go to Dorset. We'll be in Dorset just over a week, so that's the ideal time. And obviously 3 adults being in the caravan, that is the time things will you know, try out and see if it works. Then I've had everything out and wiped it all. Then I've got my canned goods down here. I've got a little light here that might help just shed a little bit light. So I've got all my canned goods there, and then at the back there I have actually got the toaster. There is the kettle for the hob. If we ever stop any time, as long as I've got water, I can boil it up and we can have a drink if we're in a lay-by or something. And then under that I have actually got a sandwich toaster. Then I've moved that little material bag that was on the shelf there, and then any packet food can go in there. You know, I often get those small boxes of cereal in, especially if we're away again, you know, any length of time. It's better than having the big boxes. That way you can have a variety as well. So that is all organised, and as I said, we'll see how it goes. So the microwave is now empty except for the splatter cover dish that we keep in the microwave anyway. And I've got half a cupboard now in the lounge part emptied, and a cupboard in the bedroom. So just a little bit of tweaking of other things, and I want to do the rest of the wardrobe as well.